Okay, so we got it pretty much all disconnected.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You are now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. We are running late by like an hour and a half. I just slept through my alarm. Supposed to get up at 3. And yeah, I needed some sleep. Didn't get to bed till almost 11:30. So cruising along down 20. Sunset was pretty good. And we're gonna go move some manure for the day. And we still got bales to move. We got to wrap up getting the sprayer back, stuff like that. So we'll see how far we make it today. But appreciate you guys watching along.
Well, we are back into manure hauling. So we're in the hills up here in Salem at Woody Hill, hauling out of the pit that me and Yanko actually went swimming in. So we're not going to do that this time, right? But yeah, dragging onto some grass ground. Got a 6.5 mile run. One way, but it is all hills. So dirt roads for some of it, hills for the other. But they got their Louisville 9000 here. I think we got 6 trucks total. So I thought I was pretty late, but I'm actually okay. Granted, we needed a little bit of sleep. Running on 3 hours of sleep is not healthy. My body said okay. So we got 4.5 instead. Big M headed out on the left there, mow some more grass. It's a busy time of the year, so this haul isn't nearly as far as previous hauls for this farm. We're at like 6.5 miles one way. We did do some like 11-mile hauls previously, almost 14 I think was the furthest one. Yeah, got some hills, stop signs, stuff like that, but get some grass ground covered today for them and see what comes of the rest of the week. I think all our goals are to keep the trucks moving, to keep manure flowing pre-harvest time, which will be good for all the farms and for our wallet, which is a big part of it. So we're going up paved roads, coming back down some dirt roads. We couldn't cut back into town. The dirt road's really not that bad, but it is a dirt road. It does get narrow. That's the dirt road to the right. Bogtown Road. Quite the spread of land up through here. So I lived 30 minutes south of here for 4 years, and you'd go past the farms and stuff like that, but since we've been hauling manure in this area a lot, I've learned all the roads a lot more, and I've realized how much more land there is around. So it's amazing the spread of some of the land, some of the scenery. So, well, I think something's wrong. The boat's not moving, crawler, and let's see, he's on the phone, so I take it he's having a bad day. Ooh. Ah. Well, it's another load. Here we are, getting filled up. We actually, when I got the pickup, they had to move the drag line set up to the next field, so 22 acres done this morning, moved it up to the next one, and I don't know how many acres. They figure tomorrow and maybe the next day we'll be here, and then we'll be in a good spot. Up here it's extremely dry. They're looking for rain, where rain's supposed to come, so a lot of people are not mowing hay. It's a balance act with Mother Nature, but the grass is getting burnt in the barnyard, and we toured around a little bit as we went back to get my pickup, and there's some fields that they're looking like they're growing pineapples now. So it's crazy. We're not that far from home, so drastically changed. I know southern PA into Virginia was bone dry, and a bunch of them got the rain they needed to make sure the crop actually grows a little bit more. Well, we pulled in with our first round of loads halfway through the first round, and a hose blew apart up there. So part of drag line hose, pulling it across stuff, moving it around, it gets weak. You have blowouts, you have the menders that connect them back together. But yeah, we're all here. So 8.5 mile run. But bunch of hay ground up and over, and I don't even know where the hose goes. So we'll be here in a little bit. Pool over there is looking pretty good. It's like 90 something, maybe 95. It's hot. Well, my hydraulic system has let me down. It acted funky for a minute, and now it's completely no-go. So it won't pick up. We have a whole nother unit we can switch out, or I can switch the valves out and see if that's good to go. I hate going back with a full load. It's too hot today. I'm tired. Well, I think it's just the valves and the solenoids that are bad. I should probably switch the whole unit, but we're gonna see how quickly we can just swap those out. So you want the AC on? I'll run the truck, and oh my god, it's hot in here. So we got a whole one right here, but we don't have all the wiring. But this is much better built, I think. Oh, we might have all the connections. Okay, so we got it pretty much all disconnected. What I think was going bad is these solenoids, or the valves are not working. And I ordered a whole unit, clearly, a while back. So we made it almost 3 years. We'll need the adapters. Just gotta remember which way these get hooked up. And then we'll swap the whole piece out. Just gotta recut some wires so that it lines up with what we got. We'll get it. We'll just put those up there. Stay. And then there's adapters that go from this into that. So once it's off, we'll do that. Fill it with some hydraulic oil. We'll have a new unit for, hopefully, oh, these don't. Oh. Huh. I thought those swiveled. Is one a swivel, one's not? Okay. Well, get it cleaned up a little bit because some of this stuff's been here for a while. Yeah. Just in case I'm plugged in. Oh, it's not plugged in. I was safety contact.
Like when I was filling your truck when James asked, see the metal expand.
Oh, that looks way better.
Yeah, it was crazy. I could tell when I was getting full. It pretty much worked for Chris.
Dude, I'm retired.
Oh yeah.
We'll put AC if you want to come work. The fact that it's running without the truck running is really cool too.
See, I'm that good.
It always needed extra juice.
Guess what? Didn't even drink any, dude.
It didn't?
Barely anything.
Easy there, it ain't no diller. Well, I knew we were gonna have an issue someday with the solenoids and the housings. These are much better built, better. We should spray some in all of those to seal it up. But never before, I think this is a better updated setup. So it's been almost 3.5 years. And that goes in and out and picks up really, really well. Previously, I had to give it some throttle to make it work. Now, even with the truck off, like, so I like that a lot. Probably should have swapped that out the other day. Let me think. Yeah, we're going the right way, I think. Up, down's right. We just got to make sure open valve is right. I am loaded because I could not offload there, and then honestly the next load we stopped because they were switching. So it was done for the day. So I'm gonna go pull over to the other side of the pit and we will offload what we got in us. Look at all the sand. Holy smokes. Alrighty, up. I figured I'd come right over here to the one ramp. I could back down the other one, but I'll pull forward a little bit. We'll get it thrown out. They're doing haylage and drag line's just moving. So we'll be back tomorrow. It's 4 something already, so it was a good day. I gotta see if this opens up or shuts. So, open, should be up. Let's see if our back valve, yep, it's open now. So that went up. Okay, we can offload. Glad I shut that. Otherwise we might have sand issues pumping right now. We still might have sand issues. Put you guys right there. It did not like to start, but it's going. Oops, almost forgot to shut our AC. Oh. Okay, we're back on. So, good thing we had that spare. It was fighting me going up, and I just said, screw it, I'm swapping it. So, good thing we did. I think we're in a good spot, so we'll get back, do some stuff. We are back. Things are jumping. Still nothing has grown over here, which I don't know why. Actually, that looks like it's something growing. I don't know, we just planted. Onions are doing great. That's our weed patch. One. Actually, our potatoes doing pretty good. Look at it growing here. That got transplanted. And then this side's doing good. Actually, these are looking killer. So, tomatoes are looking good. Everything's looking good on that. What we got to do is get the sprayer taken off, probably washed up, drained out, washed up, rinsed out, and get this back to them. Appreciate Eric and Kevin helping me make it happen. We got everything sprayed previously. When the boys are out back, I would take it. I still haven't looked at the weather. I'm hoping we don't have to pick bales up tonight and we can have an easy before midnight kind of night, because getting 3 hours of sleep is not that much fun. I don't see them out here. But it's been warm, so they're probably in the barn. But alrighty, let me make that happen and we'll get after it. Figures it's gonna sprinkle tomorrow, so when we get back from dropping this off, we will take the tedder back, pick bales up, put them in the barn. They're all 8 to 9%, other than the 5 that we'll probably leave out back under cover because they were wetter. But, yeah, we'll give it a little rinse down thanks to the new pressure washer. We'll make it happen. You know, put you guys there. What did we ever do before backup cameras? Oh, I can't ever get that lucky. Didn't even have to move the jack. Came right off the 46, right on. That's pretty close. Good job, Yanko. Where'd I put the pin? There's the pin. You wanna go for a ride? Load up. Okay, we'll go drop this back off, and I think Kevin's gonna spray some nitrogen down, is what I think he said he's gonna do. Night tan or whatever. Night tan. But yeah, next few days, hopefully all our spots. That was really weird. It felt like it had a trailer on for a second, like trailer brakes. Hopefully everything shows up that it got sprayed. I believe we're gonna have a few spots that, well, one where that sprayer hose blew off, or maybe some misses, but we'll make it happen. It's turning into a gorgeous night. 84 degrees. Oh, calves are back out now. Yeah, the yellow right down in the bottom. What are we gonna do about it? Same with over here. So we could put more urea down, but when it rains, it's gonna wash it all away, and it's already battling it. So I think what it's gonna be is what it's gonna be. So that doesn't look that great, but that all got sprayed yesterday. 2 days ago? Yesterday, I think. Yeah. And then we'll see about the stuff over on the hill, as far as if it comes out of the potassium deficiency. Some views coming down, so we're running parallel to 20 right now. Honestly, I really haven't been up in this area, and there is a lot of land. Diego, how you doing? Living the best life. So, we'll get this dropped off, then we gotta go move bales. We gotta drop the tedder off. That way we don't have to hook it back up to get it back to Dan's, which is only down the road, but things start adding up. There is quite a few Amish. That's Amish right there. So here's some Amish and small horses. They're friendly and all. I believe that's gotta be Amish. We got all the ground driven stuff. Well, just passed Kevin and Eric. They're headed to grab their baler. Yeah, worked out good. So they actually took the gutter cleaner up ramp out of my barn, and then I sold them. Are we going up this hill? Yeah, we are. I sold them my Husky tanker way back, so they use the Husky tanker, spread manure and everything else like that. Alrighty, we'll go drop this, then we gotta, like I said, we gotta get back. We got 25 bales that are not gonna move themselves, and the tedder on still. So I'm gonna go drop the tedder, come back, move the bales, put them in the shop. I don't really know what we're gonna do with the bales. When the back barn gets cleaned out some, we'll throw some bales in there. They're bedding bales. That's really what they are. So if anybody's looking for bedding bales, hit me up. Okay, we'll get it unhooked. I think they got a new PTO for it now. And what are you doing? It's amazing how quickly it gets dark sometimes, and how an hour-long adventure turns into a little bit longer. There we go. Everybody keeps asking me what model tedder this is, and I do not actually know. I don't even have my old light. It's sitting in my pickup, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me. Is there a model anywhere on this? I'm sure there's a plate somewhere. It just says Krone everywhere. Well, it's an 8-star and it's awesome. Highly recommend it. I'll ask Dan next time I see him. Okay, before I left, I kicked the calves out back. And open this up so we can get in and out. So we got 5 bales that were rained on previously. And I don't actually remember which ones were what. I stacked 2 of them. And I think this one and that one. Yeah. They're the ones we got out of the chamber. I don't want to put these in my... Come on. Put them in the shop because they are wetter bales. We'll find a spot for them because we won't use them as bedding or something like that for ourselves in the near future here. Somebody told me I don't need to bed the calves. Well, they're almost cows or whatnot, the steers. I like having them bedded because it makes it nice. Drier, keeps it cleaner. We got 25 bales to go, so 12 trips back and forth. But we'll cut down between it. We still got some good bales in there that are should be leaving shortly. And yes, we have not fixed the lights on this tractor. So all of this stuff was like 8 or 9% really dry. It had just been rained on. So it dried out nicely. but it's not going to be great quality feed. I know there's people that say when the cows are hungry, they're going to eat it. Well, I'd rather have good quality feed. So I got 5 bales, one here, as you see that's getting full-ish. One here, 4 out in the field, and we also got a loose bale. That was the first out of the chamber. I gotta figure that out. If I can get this door to slide open, I'll just put these 5 bales in this junk barn that's gonna get tore down sooner than later. That way, they just don't get rained on. We can use them for bedding at some point. If they, for some reason, combust, which they shouldn't, they did get acid on them, I won't care. But, yeah. I've offered, well, we've talked about the fire department burning this down, but it's too close to everything else. Structurally, yeah, it's sketchy. So I couldn't just push the door open by hand. I'm gonna see if it will slide open. Or if it's just gonna destroy itself. Kind of just destroying itself. I think there's bats in there. Well, it's gonna get tore down at some point. It's not gonna be tonight, I hope. But I want the door open so I can put them in there. The bats or birds, I don't really know. This will be the first time we've ever utilized that barn for anything. I have a feeling this bale's gonna blow apart. We'll grab it with the grapple bucket. So that was the first one out of the chamber. It's full length, which, yeah, I can't pick it up. That was not very much fun, to be honest, because all the bugs came to the lights and all the windows were open and it's hot. So I gotta open up the gates for the boys, let them back in. We got 5 bales in there that are, we'll use as bedding for ourselves right away. And then we got all of this bedding and some good bales behind it. Yeah. 2 good bales here and then a pile of them over here. I believe they're all leaving. I hope. Get me some space. They are good. They are really nice bales. If they're not already sold, I'll tell you guys at some point. But alrighty. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.